Okay. You're watching Breakfast with John and Carter, because Carter has been on vacation and I have not been.
The favorite person's finally back.
Carter, he thinks he's your favorite person.
I'm the favorite.
It's called Breakfast with John and then Carter.
See, but that second name is the favorite name.
Well, it could be.
Everybody else sees it first.
Well, another day at the YMCA. And we're back to swimming this morning. We done everything. We worked out. We added the bicycle in this morning to our workout routine.
It's pretty fun.
Carter says it's pretty fun, but
I didn't think it was that hard.
he don't know what he's talking about. He's a crazy man. It was no fun. But we're back at the Y, and the pool back open, so we've done all over everything. We're training, okay? I'm training for the 70 and over Olympics. Okay, and you say, John, you're a little late to get started. Doesn't matter when you start. It's important that you do start. And I've started on my diet this week, okay? No gravy and biscuit this week. Janice has told me, and she told me, this is what she said, okay? That's why I don't take this kind of advice from everybody. She said, you shouldn't eat that gravy and biscuit. There's nothing in it. I said, honey, there's gravy in it and biscuit in it. There's nothing in there good for you. I said, well, I think I'm doing pretty good. I said, I've lost 10 pounds and I didn't even mean to. It's an accident. It's an accident. Carter has lost a lot of weight.
I lost 2 pounds. Last time I checked.
He's down to literally nothing.
I want to gain more pounds. I want to get up to 100 pounds.
I'll tell you how much he's lost. When he gets in here, the beeper goes off and says there's nobody in the seat. We have to be careful. So, I don't know. But anyway, we are back to it. We'll be short, sweet today. I've got apartment work to do on apartments. Carter lost 2 pounds, Kelsey said. It's because he took his Aldi's hat off.
Aldi hat.
It is Aldi hat.
God.
Carter's got a hat on. It's Aldi's. It's the Aldi's logo from the grocery chain. Okay, see it? Look at it.
It's not Aldi.
See, it's Aldi's hat. He says it's some kind of a other hat, like a ping pong or something, some kind of sport, soccer or something along that line.
Golf.
I might have a haircut bad. Golf. Golf ain't a sport.
It is a sport.
Huh?
It is a sport.
Where at?
It's very competitive.
Can't make a living at it.
Yes, you can.
Welcome to Hardee's. Did you order with the mobile app?
I did, Dash.
Okay, just pull around.
Thank you.
See, she knows.
Anyway, back to my point. You're watching Breakfast with John. Now, I shared this with you before, and it's very important to share. That we're taking full responsibility for Donald J. Trump getting into office.
You say that.
Okay, Chloe, listen. I'm letting you know. This program, there's Joe Rogan. Look how it does that. How come it, see when I put my thumb up, it doesn't do it all the time. No, it won't do it that quick. Oh, see? Why does it do that?
Got it.
When we put our thumb up. We're very easy to occupy here on Breakfast with John. But anyway, there's the Joe Rogan show. A lot of y'all ain't heard of him. The Theo Vaughn, it's that little guy. Little guy sits there and does his podcast. And then there's Breakfast with John. These three, it thumbed up again. I don't know how it does it. Okay, but as these three programs, we take full credit for getting Donald J. Trump in. Hello, Cindy. Getting Donald J. Trump into office because we promoted him and backed him, and our endorsement is what put it all over the edge. So, there we are. I was thinking just a moment ago, I talked some the other day about grace. Okay? Charlie Kirk, I'm sorry, I forgot about little old Charlie Kirk. He was in there too, little Charlie Kirk show. He's got a little show he does. I really like his stuff on everywhere. TikTok, YouTube. I listen to his podcast. He's really got some good information. I like that guy. Is so smart. He is smart as smart. Buenas noches, Gracie. See you later.
Gracias. Gracias, gracias, gracias.
I'm working on my.
Gracias.
I'm still working on my El Spaniel.
I don't even know whatever you say it is.
Gracias.
You're supposed to say gracias, not gracie.
Buenos noches.
I don't know what that means.
You get them in that red bag at the store. Oh, them Doritos, ain't they?
Yes.
Anyway.
It's gracias also. It's
Gracias.
It's not gracie.
Gracias. Gracias.
Gracias.
There's a guy in an old truck that's mad at another guy. He blowed his horn at him. I don't know why people want to get in a hurry sometimes. You
Road rage at Hardee's.
shouldn't get in such a hurry.
Look at him.
That old pile of junk he's driving, he ought not to be in such a hurry
He's
anyway.
got somewhere to be.
You better slow down and keep that thing together.
I hope we put a seatbelt on at least.
So, what
Okay.
we're talking about this morning, grace. Now, I can show you perfect examples of grace. Grace is unmerited forgiveness. Okay? Unmerited. All right? What does that mean, you say, John? I'm glad you asked. Unmerited means without measure. I don't know if that's yours. No, I believe this is yours. So, unmerited. So this morning on my way to the YMCA, I made a small miscalculation. Okay?
It's a pretty big miscalculation.
A small miscalculation. And it had to do with the relevance and the area of a stop sign and the distance between me stopping. Okay? Now, I didn't stop.
First of all, let's talk about how it wasn't even a mile drive.
It wasn't very far.
And that happened.
The thing is, I didn't stop. Okay? Well, I was wrong. I was very wrong. There happened to be a law enforcement within the sight of my malfunction. All right? And I knew he was coming back after me. So I pulled over. Put my seatbelt on. As I was pulled over. You're a nice officer. He said license, registration. Carter got all that out. I gave it to him. And he said, I'm just going to give you a warning. I'm not going to give you a ticket this morning. That was grace. That was unmerited favor, Chris. Carter caused me to almost get a ticket this morning. He had me talking.
I didn't even know there was a stop sign there, to be honest.
I did. I knew I was wrong. But grace is important. Okay? We have a little grace sometimes, but not a lot. Hello, Randy. I can have grace sometimes, but see, hello, Rick. Rick Magaha is my buddy from Georgia. He's a good fella. He's not handsome as I am, but he's a good fella. But I was thinking about grace, unmerited favor. Grace is. God said, my grace is sufficient. and how His grace and His mercy are sufficient. My grace and mercy is limited a lot of times. And I know a lot of people, I watch them when they drive. I know Rick drives a lot. And I know you wouldn't want to hear what he says to probably some of them people that get in the road and get in the way. I'm very confident. But I'm thinking of how when we have grace, okay? When we're on the road, and people maybe cut you off or go too slow or get in the passing lane with their signal light on and don't get out.
Or when you're trying to pass them, they just slow down.
Yeah.
And then speed back up when you pass them.
But, you know, you really should be a little easier on people, man. Because you're the only one you're hurting. It makes yourself older. Put pressure on your heart. Carter and I are working out extensively now.
We're still just guinea pigs.
We're getting very muscled up. If we do this for 2 to 3 months, it'd be hard to tell how big we'll be. Carter.
Yeah.
We're swimming 6 laps every morning.
I believe she's lying.
Kelsey don't have grace. But what I'm thinking about, how we're working out every morning. This is what scares me and Carter about working out. Okay? Both of us are getting extensively muscled up. My arms are like a horse's leg or something. We're getting jacked. Okay? Now, if we go into a room somewhere and somebody says, I think I'll just whip the biggest man here and that way I won't have to fight nobody else. There me and Carter will be the biggest men. And somebody want to fight us first. Now we're not saying that we don't mind the fight, especially me. But I don't want to all the time, and that's having grace. I don't know. Well, I tell you, as my buddy Lawrence. Lawrence done a real good message the other day. Sunday he went live. And I shared it I shared it. I wish Lawrence would come on and do a weekly program. Hello, Teddy. I wish Lawrence would come on and do a weekly program on television. That would be good. He's always got a good word. Lawrence is a good pastor. I pastored for 20 years, but Lawrence is a real pastor. He's a good man. He's got grace. I don't know. Well, I shared with you the other day, I grew up in War, West Virginia on Beach Hill. We grew up sleigh riding car tops, tabletops, linoleum, coal shovels. We'd find an old car somewhere, Carter, and we cut the top off of it with an axe. And we turned it upside down, ride it in the snow down the hill.
Well, that's the way to do it.
It was good. At night, we'd get us a rubber tire and set it on fire, let it burn.
Yep.
So we keep warm while we sleigh riding. But we would, yeah. I'm at the white. Lawrence, look at these arms. Look at that. I'm not at the Y now, I'm at the Hardee's.
The Hardee's MCA.
I mean, you could work out together, Lawrence. I could teach you some things. Lawrence is physically fit. He's a good guy. I grew up sleigh riding. Back in the mountains, man. It was a lot of fun. I've got to go to West Virginia today. Got to take a heater out of one place, put a heater in another place, and see what else I need to do. Go over and visit my mom. See what she's doing. When I go over, I'll make her watch all my videos on YouTube. We go in the living room.
Yeah. Get more views.
I said, all right, now you need to watch. Well, all right. I've got a biscuit for my dog. I'm going to get me a blender, Lawrence. I haven't had one in a long time. And I'm going to blend up some stuff. I seen a lady the other day, and she was on one of those street, shows where they cook in the street.
Yeah.
And she took watermelon. She cut this watermelon up. She's a Hispanic lady, so she was good with that machete too. She cut that watermelon up, put it all out in a big thing. Then she put it over in the blender, and she blended it. Then she poured it into a little screen. I guess to take out the seeds and the pulp.
Yeah.
And put it right on ice.
Wow.
It looked beautiful. I'd like to do that with the watermelon. I'm going to buy me a blender. Well, all right. Hello, Jody. I see you finally got up. I tell you what, I wish I lived back in the mountains like that when I could sleep all day. Jody, I put a good cooking show on from yesterday. I done pork chops, corn on the cob, baked potato, and sweet potato. I had to use 2 crock pots. 2. A lot of people come. I done like 7 or 8 pork chops. I done them in a cream of mushroom. It was very, very good. Very, very good. Very good. Okay. All right. Appreciate y'all watching. Thank you for watching Breakfast with John. God bless you. Hope you're doing all right. Have a good day. Excuse me. I'm sorry. About died. You die when you sneeze, don't you?
Yeah.
I read that
A little
somewhere.
bit.
You die for a second.
Yeah, a little bit.
I just died right here on TV. God bless you. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching Breakfast with John. Pass the ammunition.